In today's activity called Animate, you are going to get to make a mini movie yourself. To get started, you click play, and I'm going to see some options. Up here are your slides. So any animation is made of still pictures that are put to motion. So this is slide number 1. You're going to start with that. But you should want to have at least 3 to 4 slides, which will give your story a progression, or it will move the story forward. The first thing that you're going to want to do is click on these 3 bars and edit background. This is going to give you some different options of where you want your story to take place. I'm going to do under the sea. So here's my background. This will be consistent throughout my slides. And then there are different options such as stickers, tools, letters. This is if you make a mistake. And then different ways to color on the page yourself. I'm going to go to stickers, and I'm going to look for some sea life since my animation is taking place underwater. So here's a bunch of items I may want to put in. I'm going to add a starfish, and I can make the starfish bigger or smaller. I can move the starfish's position. I can drag him across the screen. If you're using a mouse, you're going to want to click and hold, okay, and drag. If you're only using the touchpad, you're going to want to hold down with one finger and then use another finger to move that item. You can change color. I'm going to make him maybe, you can arrange it different ways. So once I'm done and I'm happy with where my starfish is, I can go back and possibly get another, maybe squid. I'm going to put, maybe my movie is the attack of the giant squid. Okay. So if I want him to be giant, I'm going to make him bigger, obviously. So then if I'm happy with that slide, I can make another slide, and I'm still under the sea. Now I'll want to remember that I had my starfish over here. So if I'm animating it, maybe I would like my starfish to be moving across the screen. So I had him here. And now maybe in my next slide, I'm going to move him up to interact with my squid, which I also have to put back in. So here's my squid. And maybe we want to make him big because he was big. So the starfish has now moved to be closer to the squid. I can go to my next slide, and you always want to go to these back arrows. Here's my stickers. Maybe now this time they're going to encounter a submarine coming toward them. So let's remember, I've got to put my squid back in, and also my starfish. So you can really play around with this. This is something that typically you'd want to spend a little more time with, designing and making your movie. I'm just going to show you real quickly what happens if I press play. So we see that my items are moving, and then the starfish and the squid move up the screen, and the submarine comes into view. And then I can stop it. So you can check the progress of yours as you go along. You can slow down your animation if you would like. So I'll show you what that looks like now. So it's a little bit slower. I kind of like that a little better. Now, if you are done, you can save your animation depending on what kind of machine you're working with. So you can do that, and it'll save to your downloads as a GIF file. You can print your flip book if you would like, or you can just start a whole new animation if you want to try something new. I hope you guys enjoy animating, and let me know if you have any questions at all. I think this is a really fun activity to sound with and to get familiar with.